Well, it's playoff football in Newport, Arkansas, and it's the Newport Greyhounds playing host to the Lincoln Wolves, and we appreciate everybody that has joined us for the pregame. We're excited to be in the playoffs for the 42nd time in the last 44 years, and excited for Coach Mark Hinesley, who has taken over second place in the all-time wins as far as playoff games go, and he did that last year, and I just didn't recognize that until today, but he has 7 victories in the playoffs, and that puts him in second to Coach Bill Keaty. Hayden Schultz will not be here tonight. Ben Black, along with Josh Nation, have joined us, and Ben, anytime we get to play in the playoffs, it's do or die, and the Hounds are getting a chance here at home.
Oh, absolutely, David. It's just survive and advance is what I like to say. You get your opportunity here now. This is the third phase that you hear Coach Hinesley talking about a lot. But you got to get it done. I mean, there's no room for error, and the best team will advance, and the not best team will not get to come back. So
they'll hang it up and start shooting that hoop.
The Hounds hopefully can come away with a win here tonight. Luckily to be at home. I know down through the years sometimes we have to hit the road early. But we're going to be fortunate enough to be here at legendary Greyhound Field tonight in the first round, playing host to
Lincoln.
A Lincoln team that, we talked to Perry Philpott before the game, and he said that, got some younger players, got a freshman running back that's a real good player, and one of their best linemen, he said, got hurt. So they've kind of had, dealt with some issues that we've dealt with, and I'm sure that the COVID deal and all that has affected them as like it has every team. But obviously Lincoln a good football team, or else they wouldn't be here. But we're looking forward tonight to the Greyhounds here. As you see, the captains. Nation will pan over and show the captains there. Number 2, Eli Alcorn. Is that
Brady Cook, Jadarius Reed?
Yep, Brady Cook, Jadarius Reed are the captains.
Being so important that, we'll let the folks know whoever wins tonight, Lincoln would be on the road next week. I believe that's right, and we'll check the bracket here in just a little bit. But I do know that if Newport wins the football game, they have another home game next week. Very important for the Hounds to get on the right track early in this football game.
Absolutely. You just want to start out right and put your best foot forward. And I think the Hounds are prepared to do that tonight.
Ball game brought to you by George Kell Motor Company, your authorized Chevrolet Buick GMC dealer, 870-523-2792. GeorgeKellMotors.com. You can check out the auto show each Saturday morning at Channel 8 at 6:30 a.m. or watch it here on Facebook at Cable 15 TV. Jackson's Funeral Home, the 1900 block of Malcolm Avenue. Our family serving your family, providing care and comfort in your family's time of need. White River Health System, providing health care services to meet the health needs of families throughout north central Arkansas, located at 1710 Harrison Street in Batesville. For more information about our services, you can visit our website at whiteriverhealthsystem.com. Arkansas Steel Associates been the community-minded leader in Jackson County, including sponsoring the Greyhounds for many, many years here on Cable 15 TV. Arkansas Steel giving back thousands of dollars to support our community programs. First Community Bank will bring you every kickoff tonight. We'll be looking for the big hit of the week, brought to you by Fathead Pizza. It's one word and it's all caps, Fathead. Bradshaw Real Estate brings you every Greyhound touchdown, and Greenway Equipment Company brings you every Newport Greyhound first down. Merchants and Planters Bank will have the first half recap, and the Bank of England Mortgage Company presents a quick wrap-up at the conclusion of the ball game, followed by the Unity Health Newport Player of the Game and the Subway in the Newport Walmart Coaches Show. And then, of course, we'll put together the Robert Turner Financial Advisor Plays of the Week that'll be out about Tuesday of this coming week. Ben Black, it's always exciting. They're still talking at the center of the field. Looks like Lincoln has won the toss, and they have elected to decline and defer to the second half of play, and the Hounds have elected to receive the football. So you're going to get the football first and a chance for the Newport offense to get off on the right track.
Well, it's typically not what we do when we win the toss. Hinesley likes to defer, as what Lincoln did, but hey, you take what you get and you go down and you try to make a positive out of it. And I think that the Hounds are going to try to put points on the board early. Obviously, David, like you said, you want to start out putting your best foot forward, and you can see the helmet shaking down in the end zone. The Hounds are fired up here at Greyhound Field. So I expect them to come out and drive the football down, David, and score first thing.
They're running over there our promo on some of the great plays in Newport high school football history, and it gives me chills every time I hear it, and the Greyhounds will be coming on after the Lincoln Wolves do. And here come your Newport Greyhounds. Pretty exciting, Ben Black. Hayden not with us, and we wish Hayden the best of luck. He's at Michael Women's wedding this weekend, and I know those guys are watching.
Absolutely. You guys have fun down there. Be safe. Don't get in that water.
I'd also like to tell you that watching from Waterford, Michigan is our good friend, Mr. Rick Morales. Thank you, sir, for tuning in. And lots of folks who are watching here on Cable Channel 15 TV. And we'll try to get some of the other players who are out here on the field.
Back deep for the Hounds, C.J. Young, Kylan Cright, Kieron Childress, Noah Curtis. Looks like maybe B.J. Elston in the middle there. I'm having trouble seeing some numbers here. Jalen Pollard, I believe. You got Jeremiah Gold there, Will Keedy.
Noah Curtis is closest to us here.
Brady Cook, Jacob Ozier, and also Brendan Curry on that front line. Hound's going to come up and prepare for a short squiver or maybe even an onside kick here. Cright will remain deep.
So important that turnovers are held at a minimum for the Newport Greyhounds, Ben.
Absolutely, David. You have to take advantage and win those small battles to win the war. And the turnover game is going to be a crucial part of tonight's football game.
We welcome all the folks from Lincoln who have joined the broadcast tonight. Thank you, folks, for watching, and hopefully it'll be a safe football game for both teams. First Community Bank kickoff coming right up. With a play-by-play, here's Ben Black.
And it is an onside kick. Will be recovered by Brendan Curry, and he's going to go score, David Black.
Brendan Curry will make it happen early as Lincoln goes with a gamble, and Curry picks it up about the 46-yard line, so the Hounds are on the board quickly. It only took them 7 seconds to score, and just a great opportunity for the Newport football team to get on the board first, and Curry took advantage.
Absolutely, and I will be the first to admit when I'm wrong, David Black. I said the offense was going to get the football and drive it down the field, and I was wrong. Curry with just playmaker there, does a great job fielding the kick. Good job by the front line of giving him some time and getting the score. Jarrett will attempt the extra point. Here's the snap, hold, kick is up and is good. Hound's going to go up now 7-0 over Lincoln.
Greenway Equipment Company will get credit for a first down, even though we didn't actually get one. And also get a big Bratcher Real Estate touchdown on the very first play of the football game, and it's exciting. And Grant Black, that's Max Black. Max Black joins us in the booth. The football game brought to you by El Puente Mexican Restaurant, St. Michael's and Rehab Place, Diaz Scrap Metal, Eye Care RX Pharmacy, State Farm Insurance Agent Andrew Roach, and the WRMC Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Clinic. Ben, Brendan Curry just with an excellent play. They just kicked the ball short. It wasn't going to go the 10 yards that it needed to go, and he took it for a score.
Well, David, and we talked about how the Hounds like to defer when we win the toss. Well, we did not win the toss, so we received the kickoff. Well, it's just kind of like deferring, except for you will not get the ball at half. But, hey, to get the quick score right there, 11:53 on the clock, so 7 seconds ran off, and the Hounds are up 7-0. Just a big spot in the football game, and that's what we were talking about when we said put your best foot forward and start out right. That will set the tone to a football game right there.
First Community Bank kickoff coming right up.
Jeremy Jarrett will tee it up.
Could be Will Keedy coming this side. They've got two guys there.
The kick is up, and he will fair catch it around the 26-yard line where Lincoln will take over. And here's the Lincoln Wolf offense.
My account has been locked, it says. So I wonder if we're on. Somebody text me and let me know.
Yeah,
Ben, you keep broadcasting.
It shows we are on here still. There's the snap, and the give is to the tailback. Not much there, as we will have a flag in the area of holding. Couple flags there. We'll let those guys hash that out. It's going to be holding on the offense. They're going to back them up. Another big positive for the Hounds there. 11:47 to go here in the first. Wolves going backwards.
Look on your phone and see if we're on, please. You go ahead and do that.
It's going to be first down and 20 for the Wolves.
Okay, we're off, Ben.
Shows that I'm still on here. Having some technical difficulties here. I'm sorry about that, y'all, but I missed that play. It was an incomplete pass. I did see that. 11:42. Clock will stop with the incomplete pass. It's going to be second down and 20 for the Wolves here.
Well, we know we've lost our live feed, but this will be for the playback broadcast in case we can't get back on. Don't have a clue why we got
snap
locked.
And the give is to the tailback. Nothing there. Tackle made by Antoine Hardaway, C.J. Young. Also Brady Cook in there on the tackle.
Ready to get another one?
We're just got some technical difficulties here. We're working on those technical difficulties right now. We'll try to. We're back on. Alton Walker says we're back on. Hi, Clay Kurtner.
11:15 to go here in the first quarter.
Clay Kurtner in the booth.
Third down and 19.
We apologize for that.
Passes up, is intercepted by the Hounds. Josh Drennan on the interception there.
Hounds played that exceptionally well. My bad. We're going good now. My bad for getting over you, Ben, on the play-by-play. But Drennan just with good defense. The ball was underthrown, and the Hounds had the football first down and 10 from their own 27-yard line.
Hounds in the huddle. Something we haven't seen a lot of this year. It's going to be twins to the top. Lone receiver and Isaiah Kendall at the bottom of the screen. Got Antoine Hardaway at an H-back. Haven't seen this formation all year. Shotgun, snap. Passes out to Krite. Krite makes a reception. Oh, can't come up with it. They're going to say it was an incomplete pass, and rightfully so. Slant pass was there. We just could not hold on to it. Krite taps his chest saying it was my bad, guys. And the Hounds will line up and go for a second down play here. Luckily the call was an incomplete pass as opposed to a fumble. Hounds in the huddle again. Something we haven't seen a lot of this year, David. Hardaway in the H-back. Shotgun formation. Jadarius Reed at the tailback. Kendall, lone receiver at the bottom of your screen. Here's the snap. The give is to Reed up the middle. Reed makes a move. He will be hit and brought down near the 20-yard line. It's going to bring up third down and about 6 for the Hounds. 10:44 to go. Clock moving here in the first quarter. Hounds lead 7-0 over Lincoln.
Probably closer to 5 here, but the Hounds have a couple of plays to make that 5 yards.
Yeah, you're in 4-down territory, no doubt. Empty backfield. You got quads to the bottom of your screen, lone receiver at the top, and Tristan Griffin. Here's the snap. Quarterback keeper. He's going to rush up the middle for not much there. Might get back to the line of scrimmage. Okay, give him 2 on the play. It's going to bring up fourth down and about 4, maybe 3.
Big play at the 10:03 mark.
Big Abel in there in the offensive line. Brady Cook, Will Keaty, Jacob Ogier. Here's the snap. Going to be a slant pass, incomplete. And Lincoln will hold. Hounds will turn the ball over on fourth down.
Well,
9:46 to go here in the first quarter.
Give Lincoln credit for the stop there. Just the Hounds elected to throw the football, and that's having a lot of respect for that defensive front for Lincoln. And Lincoln gets the turnover, and the Hound defense, who was stellar on its first time out, Lincoln gets the football right there at the 21-yard line, maybe 20. We'll see where they officially mark it. At 21. Football game brought to you by Merchants and Planters Bank. Several locations throughout northeast and north central Arkansas.
Lincoln sends a man in motion to the top of your screen. It'll be shotgun formation, bring him back in motion. Fake is to the man in motion. Pass up. It's going to be a screen pass. Will be batted down by Hardaway in the middle of the field. Good job of staying home there by Antoine. Clock stops 9:42. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Wolves. Wolves will start this drive at the 20-yard line, their own territory. Shotgun formation. Going to go long count. Hounds do not fall for it. Here's the quick snap, and it's going to be out in the flats. Pass was initially caught, and he could not hold on, so they're going to call it incomplete pass. So no gain there. 3rd down and 10 for the Wolves from their own 20 as they will elect to take a timeout here.
And we'll remind everybody that the football game is brought to you by Newport Economic Development Commission, by Sonic Restaurant, Drive-In Sonic, and White River Area Agency on Aging, by C&M Ag Depot, Fathead Pizza Company, Two Chicks Florist, and more, the Gift Shop and Garden Center, by M&P Insurance Services, dedicated to bringing you one-stop shop for all things insurance, Farmers Tire Mart, where the rubber meets the road, and Norman Baker Pharmacy at 2200 Malcolm Avenue in Newport, along with Sam's Diner in downtown Newport, Fletcher Land Surveying. Before you build that fence, you make sure you have all the accurate boundaries. Kenny Fletcher at 870-523-5625. And Unity Health Newport, Delta Trailer Manufacturing, celebrating 50 years of service in the city of Newport. Ben Black, third down and 10 coming up here for the Lincoln Wolves, and the Hound defense looks to be very, very fast tonight.
Yeah, Hounds moving quickly to the football as usual, David Black. 9:38 to go here in the first quarter. We'll see what the Wolves have drawn up here on 3rd and 10 deep in their own territory. Look for the Hounds to bring pressure here. Quarterback under pressure. Hounds did bring the pressure there. We have a flag here on our side, on the Lincoln sideline. Is going to be intentional grounding.
Looked like he was trying to throw a little screen pass, and there was nobody out there to throw it to.
Yeah, maybe it was a misunderstanding there.
They have called for some type of penalty. Ball moves all the way back to the near the 10, but officially the 11-yard line. 4th down and 20. And a punting situation for these guys.
Absolutely. Here's the snap. The punt is up. It's a short punt. Hounds will call Peter, which means stay away. And that's what they'll do. Ball goes out of bounds almost to the 40 at about the 38-yard line, where Hounds will have some great field position to start their second drive of the night.
Offensively, the offense did not put points on the board their last drive. They were stopped in 4-down territory, and the Hounds just could not put points on the board after the Brendan Curry sensational play on the opening kickoff. They just kicked short, and Brendan just intercepted the ball at the 47-yard line before it went 10 yards, and nobody had a chance to recover the onside kick because it didn't go the amount of distance that it needed to go. Brendan Curry.
I absolutely love being in the huddle like that. It reminds me of back when I played ball, Dave. Trips to the top, Twins at the bottom, empty backfield. Here's the snap. Braxton looks, finds Kendall. Kendall is hit near the 30, and they're going to have to give him forward progress up to the 30-yard line. Down to the 30-yard line. 9:14, clock moving here in the first quarter. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 1. So that was a gain of 9 there from the pass from Braxton to Kendall. Hounds in the huddle. I love it, Dave. Hadn't seen that in a long time.
Well, you got to think that Dylan Braxton could have a field day throwing the football here. The way he's got a rocket arm. Can the Hounds continue to get open?
Shotgun formation. Braxton drops back. He's going to look, and they will say false start on the Hounds. Had some early movement there.
And that's one of those things, Ben, that has been a real headache for Coach Jordan Johnson in calling the offense. When you get 9 on 1st down, you bring up 2nd down and 1, and now you're going to go for 2nd down and 6.
You're shooting yourself in the foot, and it's frustrating as the guy calling the plays, no doubt, but it's, you just got to overcome those things, Dave. Like, those are things that can be fixed and can be worked on, and you just got to be you got to overcome those things. 8:45 clock will start on the snap of the football. 2nd down and 6 for the Hounds. We got trips to the top. Kendall at the bottom of your screen, the lone receiver. Here's the snap to give us to Reed up the middle. Reed makes a man miss. Reed untouched. Oh, Reed will slide down near the 10-yard line. Looks like they're going to mark him down at the Lincoln 11. It's going to be enough for a Go Greenway Equipment Company 1st down. That will move the chains.
1st down and 10 from the 12, a 22, 21-yard run there, 21-yard for Jadarius. 8:36 to play in the first quarter. The Hounds up. You see it on the screen, 7-0.
Shotgun formation. Here's the snap to give us to Reed again. Reed is hit in the backfield and will be brought down with no gain on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
I can see it from up here, and we see it fine, and surely the coaches will see it, and I know that they will in the box. Dylan Braxton can fake that play right there and walk into the end zone untouched.
Yeah, they're crashing down on Reed. Trips at the top in a little tight formation. Darius Reed is the running back. Isaiah Kendall, the lone receiver, on the left. And it's going to be a quick pitch to Reed. Reed makes a guy miss and just can't hold off as the Lincoln Wolves are bringing some heat and doing a great job on the outside contain there. 7:46 to go. Clock moving here in the first quarter. It's going to bring up 3rd down, loss of 2 on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and 12 for the Hounds.
Hounds obviously with those 12 yards inside the 5 to about the 2-yard line can get a 1st down. Got a couple of plays to do that.
Trips at the bottom. Kylan Cright at the top of your screen, the lone receiver. Nunk in the backfield. Here's the snap. We're looking for Cright on the out route. Couldn't find him. The down, out, and down. Ball is up. Cright will make the catch. That's going to be touchdown Hounds. Braxton to Cright on a 14-yard touchdown pass. And David Black, the offense needed that one for sure.
Well, no doubt. You saw what Braxton did. He rolled to his right. He was under some pressure. Cright had just a quick out, and then when he saw that Braxton was in trouble, he elected to take off that route and just go to the end zone. And Braxton put it on the money. Good throw, Dylan Braxton, and great catch. Great catch by Kylan Cright.
Extra point attempt is by Jeremy Jarrett. Here's the snap. Hold. Kick is up. And it's good. Hounds lead it here 14-0 over the Lincoln Wolves with 7:16 to go in the first quarter.
Trying to get all my information down here. Braxton to Cright, 13-yard touchdown with 7:16 to play here in the first. And a reminder that our Greyhound boosters include Dr. Kelly McKinney at 2308 Highway 367 North. Mark Manning Shelter Insurance for auto, home, life, and business renters. Howard's Glass Company, Rick Bass and all the crew at Highway 367 North. Lou Allen Family and Company. By the Doyle Family Farms, Fletcher Land Surveying, we mentioned them earlier. Churchman's Building Center, Ace Hardware, Newport Food Mart and the Shell Superstation, Chicken, Dr. Roger and Kathy Green. And Lonnie Hahn, the Pest Detective. If your house is bugged, give Lonnie a call at 503-1800.
Kickoff brought to you by First Community Bank, where community comes first at 2525 Malcolm Avenue. Go see Billy Keating on all the crew. 870-201-6202 is the phone number. Jarrett will tee it up. And here's the kick. It's going to be a good kick to the 30. Will be received and brought out to near the 42-yard line of Lincoln territory.
Well, when you start at your own 38, Ben, you should be able to put points on the board almost every drive that you get, because a couple of first downs give you an opportunity to kick a field goal. So the offense did what they couldn't do in the first possession, was make a big play on 3rd down and long for the touchdown. It was just a great route by Kylan Cright, and Dylan Braxton with a great throw running to his right.
Absolutely. 7:12 on the clock. Empty backfield for the Wolves.
4 at the top.
Going to be a little screen pass, a little tunnel screen, and we'll be met by some resistance with C.J. Young, Tristan Griffin over there, I see, Brendan Curry.
Host of Greyhounds there, Ben.
Hounds there, trying to get everybody in there. It looks like Jaden Godare also in on the tackle.
What's that you say about those Godare boys?
Tough as boot leather, baby. 6:48, clock moving here. Hounds lead at 14-0 over the Wolves of Lincoln.
31 and 44 will be around the football all night long.
It's going to be 2nd down and about 6, maybe 7. Wolves doing some adjusting at the line of scrimmage. Here's the snap. The give is up the middle. Not much there as the Hound defensive line crashes in. Big Abel Robinson there, along with Godare and Jaden Godare, Jeremiah Godare also in there, Brady Cook. Josh Drennan at the defensive back position here tonight. It's going to be 3rd down and 8 for the Wolves.
6:02 to play here in the quarter. Clock moving.
Trips at the bottom of your screen. Empty backfield. Quarterback drops back, but the play will be stopped because of a false start. That's a big positive for the Hounds there.
Being able to move them back 5 yards and bring up 3rd down and 13 as opposed to 3rd and 8. Do want to mention, and we talked about it on our sports show a couple of times, Tyler Asher, former Newport Greyhound, on the sidelines for the Lincoln Wolves, and we welcome him home tonight. And boy, a Greyhound at heart. Like he told me before the game, he said he's going to be rooting hard for the Wolves, but after it's all over, he'll wish good things for us.
Snap, slant pass complete. It's going to be short of a 1st down, but it's a big conversion there, and they will have a decision to make. It's 4th down and about 3 yards.
It was an awesome job by the secondary being of backing off everybody and letting them catch the ball underneath.
Well, you give them that underneath pass and you say, look, we'll give it to you. We're not going to give you the 1st down, but we'll give you 10.
Lincoln looks like they're going to go for it.
Lincoln looks to go for it. Hounds need to play smart here.
Watch the long count.
Absolutely. You know it's coming. Got twins at the top. The tight end in the formation here at the top of your screen. Lone receiver at the bottom. Shotgun formation. Here's the snap. They do go for it. Quarterback drops back, finds a man, tries to find a man across the middle, and they're going to say Tristan Griffin.
He never touched him.
Never touched him. I thought that was textbook defense.
He never touched him, ladies and gentlemen.
With 5:03 to go, and that was 4th down and 3, that's going to bring up a 1st down. And they will assess it from the line of scrimmage. Thought it was good coverage there by Griffin.
I think they called holding on him. Must have happened before they threw the football. I might buy that one. I will not buy pass interference.
I would agree with that too. I didn't see pass interference, but I could not see if there was a holding or not. We'll give that referee the benefit of the doubt.
Absolutely.
1st and 10 for the Wolves. Here's the snap to give us up the middle. Not much there. Abel Robinson, Antoine Hardaway, Brady Cook in there on the tackle. It's going to be a gain of 1, make it 2nd down and 9 for Lincoln.
We want to thank the Arkansas Activities Association for all they do and bringing together, 2 high school football teams for a very competitive Friday night. The Arkansas Activities Association, the governing body of everything sports related in the state of Arkansas, and thank you to those guys for the hard work that they do for high school sports.
Shotgun formation. Here's the fake. Quarterback drops back, trying to find a man across the middle. Oh, Curry could not come away with the interception. But he was there to bat the football down. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 9, David Black. Wolves have the football inside the Greyhound territory for the first time tonight.
Drew Moore, their quarterback, being only a sophomore, but he's 6'10", 185 pounds, and he can throw the football. He's got some receivers that can catch it also. Pretty good job of protecting in the offensive line also.
Trips at the top of your screen, lone receiver at the bottom, shotgun formation.
4:19 left in the 1st.
Long count does not work. Lincoln looks to the sideline for the play. They now have the play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Little screen pass here at the bottom. Going to be played well by Tristan Griffin. What a great single solo tackle there. Griffin looks to be fired up from that last call, David.
Well, he read that from his position, and he came strong, and more importantly, he tackled well. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 9. 4th down it should be?
4th down and 9.
Should be 4th down. Or 3rd down.
It was just 3rd down, I thought, but maybe I'm wrong.
I think everybody got it but me.
4th down. It's 4th down.
We did get it right.
It is 4th down. 3:37, clock moving. Shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's going to get outside the pocket, throw one up. Jadarius Reed is there to intercept the football, and he will be down on our own 8-yard line.
As great a play as that is, Ben, as great a play as that one is, you know, Hounds are going to get the football inside the 10-yard line, and it's the defense again. And Jadarius Reed, as good as it was, we've seen him do it time after time after time again. He is a heck of a football player.
Oh, absolutely. Just a game changer out there, David, on both sides of the football. You know, Nunk is always where he's supposed to be and always making the big play, especially defensively. Just great to have that young man aboard.
Ball at the 8-yard line.
Double twins here, shotgun formation. Here's the snap, and the give is to Reed up the middle. He's going to be hit, and he will be brought down after the initial contact. He's going to get a few extra. He'll be up to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, give him about 7 on that one, Ben. That's just good hard running and a good push by the offensive line.
Yeah, there was a hole you could have driven a truck through there, David.
3:05 remaining here in the first quarter. Hounds lead. You see the scoreboard, 14-0.
Second down and 3. Double twins, shotgun formation. Reed is the running back. Here's the snap. Braxton will drop back. He's looking for a man. He's got Kendall, and Kendall will be tripped. And we will have no flag there as their feet just got tangled up together. But Kendall looked to have his man beat, and it was a pass was going to be right on cue.
Incidental contact there.
Unfortunate, but no penalty there.
I love the call. I love the call. Coach Johnson taking a shot
Just
there on
back
second.
up and chunk it.
Yeah, absolutely. On 2nd down and 3.
2:49 to go. Clock stops on the incomplete pass. And we lost 6 inches on the incomplete pass.
No, that can't be right. That's not where the ball was.
The football was in front of the...
Yeah, that...
Nonetheless, that's what they'll say. Trips to the bottom.
He started at the 8, and he got...
Lone receiver at the top of the screen. Reed is the running back. Here's the snap. Braxton, tries to hit Caden Johnson on a slant pass. Couldn't come down with it. It's going to be 3rd down and 8 for the Hounds.
Well, I'm not sure, Ben.
Well, the football was in front of the line a while ago, and now it's behind the line. So either way, we lost 6 inches on the incomplete pass.
I was thinking it was 4th down.
3rd down and 8 here. Empty backfield. Braxton drops back. He's going to have Eli Alcorn, the playmaker, across the middle. Alcorn, they're going to say...
That's a catch, and he's down right there,
down.
no doubt.
Yes, I would have to agree. Yeah, they're going to say that he caught the football, and he is down before he lost possession. We've seen that young man contribute in every way possible. Started out a sophomore quarterback. Had to take some time off as a junior, but came back as a receiver. Played some quarterback this year, now back to receiver.
He's a playmaker, Ben, as you called it.
He is a playmaker. 2:41 to go. Empty backfield. Trips to the bottom of your screen. Twins at the top. Snap is to the quarterback. He's going to call his own number. Up the middle, not much there. Played well there by Lincoln. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 8 maybe.
2:25, clock moving here in the first quarter. Hounds lead 14-0.
So give him a couple on the play. 2:21, clock moving.
Drive started at our own 8. He punched out a 1st down.
Shotgun formation, double twins. Snap, fake to Reed. Tried to hit Eli Alcorn out here in the flat on a little screen pass and just couldn't come away with it there. Clock will stop at 2:03. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 8 for the Hounds.
ASU Newport is indeed a great place to start. Great nursing program. Great place to start your college education right here in Newport, Arkansas. ASU Newport.
Double twins, shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Ball batted away by Lincoln, and Kendall could not come down with it.
That's just good defense by Lincoln. They read that all the way, Ben.
Absolutely, give those guys credit. They've done their homework there. They read the ball well, and that young man from Lincoln made a play. Hounds going to have to punt here with 1:59 to go in the first quarter.
Temp Pro, the Laster brothers, Sam Jr. and John, ready to help you with all your heating and air conditioning services. If you need some work on your heat, give these boys a call at 501-827-3213.
Kylan Cripe back to punt for the Hounds. Lincoln looks as though they may bring some pressure, and they do. Snap is good, punt is away. Punt will hit near the 50 and go out of bounds at about the 46-yard line in Lincoln territory. We have a penalty flag. Looks like maybe roughing the, no, holding on Newport. Okay. Didn't know if we might get lucky and see a roughing the kicker. So they're going to make us punt that thing again. That was a pretty good punt there by Cripe.
That was a great punt, and he got a good roll, and Hounds are going to get penalized 10 yards and maybe standing in their own end zone or close to it.
Just want to keep your composure here. Keedy been in this situation before, done a great job snapping throughout his career. Keedy directing Cripe, saying, come on closer, get a little closer, we're going to be a little tighter here. Here's the snap from Keedy, it's perfect. Cripe gets the punt away. Pretty good punt again. We'll take a Lincoln bounce now with a Greyhound roll. Ball is going to roll out of bounds. The Greyhound 45-yard line. Keedy there to pick up the ball and give it back to the official.
Blue Ridge Brews and Bakery, delicious specialty coffee and hot iced and blended lattes, specialty teas and smoothies, all at Blue Ridge Brews and Bakery. White River EMS, a full-time provider for advanced life support and basic life support services in Jackson County. Their phone number is 523-3908. First drive that Lincoln has started in Greyhound territory.
Here's the snap. Give is to the tailback. Not much there is Antoine Hardaway. Tristan Griffin will bring him down. Give him, we're going to say he lost one there. Minute 25, clock moving here in the first quarter. It's going to be 2nd down and 11 for Lincoln. Shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Fake up the middle. Pass across the middle. Little slant route's going to be complete. The young man from Lincoln will be down near the 36-yard line. Say the 37 where they'll mark it.
Close to a first down. It's going to bring up 3rd down and a couple.
We're under a minute as the clock continues to roll here in the first quarter. Hounds need a big play here. Shotgun formation. Long count. Hounds do not fall.
"25-second clock down to 6.
25 seconds remaining on the game clock. Now 20.
And Lincoln will get a timeout before the expiration of the 25-second clock, and that saves them 5 yards. I'm making a difference. Philip Brown and crew are making a huge difference through their nonprofit community-based organization right here in Newport, committing to revitalizing our community and improving the quality of life for our youth and our elderly. Bank of England, Village Mall, Kenny Thaxton and Cheryl Smart Looper, who the class of 1990. Greyhound Lending Team in the Newport Village Mall. Give them a call at 870-495-3931 or Kenny's cell phone at 501-590-3346. Ben, 3rd down in a couple. The Hound defense has been stellar all night long, and this is where these guys have been good for the last several years on 3rd and 4th and shorts.
Well, there's no doubt on 3rd and 4th down situation is where they make their mark, David Black. They've done it year in and year out since Mark Hinesley has been a part of the program, part of the defense, I should say. 19 seconds to go here in the first. Lincoln had some time, took a timeout to talk about some things. Looked like they may have had some confusion getting the right play called, but they will get it lined out as they have some personnel issues here.
Nick Marks watching from
Big Nick, cousin Nick.
Faulkner, Mississippi.
Here's the snap. Direct snap to the quarterback. Nothing there. Big loss on the play. It's going to bring up 4th down and long for Lincoln. And that's going to do it for your first quarter. Hounds lead it here 14-0 over Lincoln to end the first quarter.
I want to mention that Matthew Riley not here tonight. Home with mom and watching the ball game here on Cable 15 TV. Ben, it's a pretty impressive first quarter defensively for the Newport Greyhounds. The offense actually struggled a little bit, even though they got points on the board. But you give Lincoln's defense a little credit for that. So glad to be up 14-0 in the first round of the playoffs right here. And the winner, if the Hounds win, they play another playoff game at home next week.
Absolutely. And, you know, you couldn't ask for a better way to start. You get to start out at home. I've seen many, many times where we had to go on the road first thing out of the gate, and that's always tough to do. You know, Lincoln had to drive over 4 hours to get here tonight. Man, anytime you spend that much time in the car or on the bus, for me it was always hard to adjust after we got there. But anyway, glad to be at home here tonight in the first round. Hopefully the Hounds can win the football game and get to come back next week.
You know, interesting enough, Mark Hinesley has never lost a first-round playoff game in the playoffs. And matter of fact, he has 7 playoff wins. It puts him in second place all time in playoff wins, next to Bill Akiti's 15 wins.
Well, we talked about it before we got on the air, and there's no doubt Coach Hinesley has left his mark on this program and going to continue to do so. Here's the snap. They got the running back out in the flats on a little wheel route. Pass will be complete. Going to be brought down by C.J. Young.
Great defense by C.J. coming from his linebacker position with a man out of the backfield, and he makes a big defensive play. We said just right before we got 3rd down and 4th down that the Hounds had played so well on those 2 downs the last several years that hope that they could do it again. And as called, they did. Hounds will take over their own 39-yard line, 1st down and 10 there. And Braxton with a play from Coach Johnson, and he comes into the huddle. And Ben had mentioned at the very first snap of the ball game, Hounds coming out of the huddle, which is unusual for this Greyhound football team.
Empty backfield for the Hounds.
Max Black is in the house.
Hardaway at the H-back. Quarterback keeper up the middle. Braxton going to be hit near the line of scrimmage and brought down. No gain on the play, maybe loss of 1 there. We'll see how they mark it.
We've seen no motion tonight by the Hound offense, so that means we feel pretty confident about running the football right at these guys, but didn't have a lot of luck there.
I'll just give those guys credit. They just played the football well there. We're going to have trips in tight. At the bottom of your screen, Isaiah Kendall at the top. Here's the tall sweep to Reed. Reed trying to get outside and will be met by a host of Lincoln Wolves. It's going to be a loss on the play. Maybe a loss of 5. Under 11 minutes to go here as the clock continues to move. 3rd down and 13 for the Hounds. Double twins here. Shotgun formation. Reed is the running back. Here's the snap. Braxton drops back. He's going to look and find Kendall on a little screen pass. Kendall's going to be hit and pushed out of bounds.
Talked to Tyler Asher before the ball game, and he told me, he said, let me tell you what's not going to happen in that. He said, they're not going to run a screen for very much against us. He said, we know when it's coming. Not know when it's coming, but he said, but when it does come, so we're going to be there. And the key to that is for the Hound offense is to be able to get a block out front, and that's what it's designed to do. If you don't get that block, you have no chance to make that play.
Absolutely, David.
Hounds to punt.
4th down situation here. Snap is to Krite. Krite punched the ball. A decent punt there. Ball will go out of bounds around the 42-yard line.
Hound defense has been just absolutely stellar tonight. Again, with 10:34 to play, 14-0, the Hounds lead. Can the Hounds get the football back for this Newport offense to see if they can get rolling?
10:34, clock will start on the snap of the football. Hounds lead here, David Black, 14-0. Brandon Curry had a kickoff return for a score.
Yeah, the opening kickoff. If you just joined us, these guys try to kick it short for an onside kick, and Brendan
Made them regret it pretty quickly.
Yeah, he came across the 50 and fielded at the 47-yard line, and it was downhill after that.
Here's the snap. Fake to the running back. Going to have a little bubble screen out the top of your screen. Played well by Tristan Griffin.
Pretty good positive play there for those guys. At least 4, 2nd down and 6 coming up from the 47-yard line.
10-14, clock moving here. Twins at the top. Quarterback drops back. He's looking for an open receiver. Going to have a man open across the middle, but B.J. Elston will be there to bat the football away. We have a flag in the backfield. Let's see what that's going to be.
Holding against those guys, and they throw the flag at the 40. So it's back to the line of scrimmage, and the penalty will come from there. Back to between the 36 and 37-yard line. We'll officially have to call it the 37. 10:04 to play here in the quarter. And it's the second one.
Trips at the bottom of your screen. Lone receiver at the top. Long count. Gets the Hounds to fall for it. Offsides on the defense. And they'll get some of that penalty back, David Black.
That'll bring up 2nd down and 11. Yes, they did. Instead of 2nd down and 16, 2nd down and 11 on the 3-5 there.
All right, I like it. It means that the Hounds are being aggressive up there on the front. Here's the snap. Quarterback going to roll out to his left. He's got a man. Comes down away with it. Be brought down by Kylan Cright. Kid from Lincoln's going to have enough for 1st down. Good toss and catch there by Lincoln.
Kyler Calvin.
The snap. Going to have a man out in the flat. Drennan comes hard and couldn't make the stop alone. But a host of Hounds there to make the stop. Going to bring up 2nd down and about 11, so no gain on the play.
Perry Philpott, who lives up in Lincoln and was here when Donnie Harrison was here several years ago. He's in charge of getting us a program tonight. He brought us a good one. We thank you, sir, for being helpful. My old eyes just can't see it.
Double twin shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Give is up the middle to the running back. Hound defense just playing extremely, extremely well. B.J. Elston in there along with Antoine Hardaway. 8:40 to go. Clock moving here in the 2nd quarter. Hounds up 14-0 over Lincoln.
3rd down and 10 is a big play for the big down.
Shotgun formation, double twins.
For this offense.
Long count. Hounds don't fall. Play clock down to 10. Now down to 5. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops out. Try to find a man across the middle, but Kylan Cright says no, sir, and here comes a flag. There's no way. Played absolutely perfect by Kylan Cright, and if they're going to throw a flag on that one, hey, I don't know what to tell you.
I'm not so sure that he didn't have a hand on the back. His left hand probably on the shoulder pad. It looked close. Gives these guys another 1st down, their 2nd one in a row.
I thought Cright played it exceptional. It's hard to ask a guy not to make any contact at all. 8:09 to go, clock stops on the penalty. Shotgun formation for the Wolves. Going to be a little quick pitch to the top of your screen. Brendan Curry there, along with Josh Drennan and Antoine Hardaway in on the tackle. It's a big hit there by Hardaway. I'd say put him in the clubhouse, David Black, on the Fathead hit of the week.
Antoine Hardaway.
He brings some intensity and brings that orange hat.
That's Fathead, and it's one word, and it's all caps. couple of good boys out there, the Hembry boys.
Been there today, ate lunch in there. It's absolutely excellent. Shotgun formation, here's the snap, and we have a false start.
I will say this about the officials. They've been on top of everything. They've stayed out of the ball game except on these close calls, and that's their job. And
they're pretty punctual, too. They get the call, and then they move the football, and then let's roll.
They get it marked
They don't
off.
have to get together and have a conference and call their grandma and figure out what's going on. They call it, they set the clock, and they roll, and I like that. 8:03 to go. It's going to be 2nd down and 14 for Lincoln.
From the 33-yard line, maybe?
33, 34. Somewhere in that neck of the woods. Trips at the bottom. Here's the snap. Quarterback got time. Looking for a man in the flats and couldn't come away with it. Played well by the Hounds. Antoine Hardaway, B.J. Elston, Brendan Curry. Doing a great job there in the secondary for the Hounds. Big 3rd down here, as Randy C. likes to say. Under 8 minutes to go.
3rd and 14.
Clock will start on the snap of the football. It'll be shotgun formation. Trips at the top. Lone receiver at the bottom. Quarterback drops back. He's looking for a man. Got a man out in the flats. Open. Hardaway's there. Can't come away with it. Lincoln, young man from Lincoln, just doing a good job making the Hounds miss there. We'll see where they spot the football. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 4. Maybe 5. They're going to go for it. Trips at the bottom. Lone receiver at the top. Long count does not work.
I think they'll try to clear out at the bottom of the screen right here and throw it short.
Back out of the backfield.
20-yard line.
Lincoln elects to take a timeout here, rightfully so.
Well, you take a timeout because you looked at what Newport was in defensively against the play that they had called, and you said that's not exactly what I want. So let's regroup right here and come back and over here and talk about it, maybe set up something else. But obviously a big play in this football game. Lincoln has not gotten on the board yet. They have 0 points. The Hounds have 14, and offensively only 7, and special teams 7. But we'll take the points any way you can get them in the playoffs.
Absolutely. There's no point is a bad point here tonight.
Took the Hounds 7 seconds to put points on the board. You see our defense there talking about it, Coach Mark Hinesley, and what they're going to do and how they're going to play this. And again, we talk about how good the defense has been with Mark Hinesley calling plays on 4th down. 4th and short. It's going to be 4th and 4 from inside the 25 with 7:19 to play here in the 2nd quarter.
Trips at the bottom of your screen. Shotgun formation. Lone receiver at the top for Lincoln. Quarterback drops out, looking for a man across the middle. Curry bats the ball down wisely.
Very wisely.
Hounds will take over shop here on our own 25-yard line.
Well, the Hound defense does what they have done all year long for the last several years, is hold on 4th down and short. And we don't give those guys credit a lot of times, but they are absolutely excellent on 3rd and 4th down.
Tyler Ridley in at the tackle position. I was trying to see that number earlier when I was going through there. I believe that is Abel's brother. Freshman. Oh, Hounds run a reverse, put the football on the ground. Kylan Cricht recovers, trying to make something out of nothing. And we have a flag thrown over on the Hound sidelines. We'll see what the call will be. Hounds try to run a reverse there. Put the football on the turf. Personal foul, defense. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty. I guess that's assessed from the line of scrimmage, David Black?
Should be, yes, sir.
7:05 to go here in the first half. Hounds up 14-0 over Lincoln. Got a big first down conversion on a play that could have been a disaster there. Cricht good enough to maintain possession or regain possession of the football.
I did like the play call with a man in motion.
Got Twins at the bottom, lone receiver at the top, Hardaway in at the H-back. The give is up the middle to Nunk. Nunk's got some room. He's going to get outside. Jadarius Reed will be pushed out of bounds after crossing midfield. He's going to be out of bounds at the Lincoln 45. Great job of running there by Reed. Griffin going to bring the play in from the sideline. Seven minutes to go here in the first half. Got Twins at the bottom, lone receiver at the top, and Tristan Griffin. Crichton Alcorn at the bottom. Here's the snap. Give is to Reed up the middle. Lots of congestion there. And not much going as the Hounds may get one on the play. It's going to bring up second down and a long 9. 6:47, clock moving here in the second quarter.
Well, he got a great spot there down to the 40.
Break the huddle with Twins at the bottom, lone receiver at the top, shotgun formation, Hardaway in at the wingback position. Here's the snap. Quarterback going to throw. Oh, finds Crichton, hits him in the face mask, didn't even know the ball was coming to him, and he still makes a play. Tremendous play by Kylan Crichton. What an athlete that guy is. I mean, he wasn't expecting it, and hey, he made it work. Attaboy, Kylan.
He turned, and he didn't look, and it kind of hit him in the head, and he caught the ball. That is an awesome throw, but a more of a spectacular catch because he...
Yeah, great throw, great catch.
He caught one he probably shouldn't have caught.
That just shows you what kind of athlete that young man is. 6:13 to go. Clock moving. It's going to be first down and 10. We have a flag on the play. Hounds wanting to give it to Reed up the middle.
Ball was down to the 33. It'll back it up to the 38. It'll be first and 15.
Is that a false start? Is that what we got? False start. Hounds trying to go quickly there. Twins at the top, Twins at the bottom, shotgun formation. Reed is the running back. Here's the snap. Braxton drops back. He's looking. He is hit. Football's going to be down. Brady Cook will recover the football right at midfield for the Hounds.
They say that he was not going forward.
So no, they're going to call it a fumble.
Hounds will lose back to midfield with 5:43, clock moving. And the Hounds have put themselves in a precarious situation of second down and 26, we'll call it. You don't have to get it all here.
Alcorn and Crichton at the bottom of your screen. Kendall and Hardaway at the top. Looking for Hardaway out in the flats. Just couldn't come away with it there. Thought we might see something down the field there.
Even with a free safety, I like those crossing patterns. We can hold them out from an offensive line standpoint. An official's timeout. Coach is asking, or the referee is asking the coaches from Lincoln to back off the field. Very sternly told them.
He was serious about it, wasn't he?
5:22 to play in the third quarter, third down and 26.
Third down to the Blue Bridge for the Hounds. Here's the snap. Braxton drops back, and we're going to have another false start. Hounds just having trouble here since the original false start. It just keeps snowballing on us.
It's going to be third and 31 now.
Third down and Old Trough with 5:21 to go.
Ball back at the 45-yard line. You don't have a lot of plays for third and fourth down for this. You just got to be lucky to.
I say you just line up and put everybody on the go. Send Reed out in the flats if everybody's on a go or even on a wheel route. And you tell Reed, hey, just cheat across the middle, just float and sit down when you find some open space. Twins at the top, Twins at the bottom. Shotgun formation. Reed is the running back. Here is the snap. Braxton Got time, going to launch one, and has a man there from Lincoln to intercept the football.
That's not all bad there, Ben, simply because if it goes incomplete, you're going to have to punt anyway.
Well,
probably got a few more yards if you punt. But it's an interception, and you give the guys from Lincoln credit once again defensively for making a play.
Absolutely. Like you said, David, it's just just like a punt. It's just as good as a punt. You don't get your fourth down, but hey, if it's incomplete, it's going to bring up fourth down. So Hounds not hurt there. Still up 14-0 with 5:10 to go in the first half.
From the 40.
A little confusion on the field for Lincoln now as they'll get a false start.
And it'll be from the 35.
Here's the snap. Quarterback going to throw one up. Oh, Kylan Cright there to bat the football away. Thought he might have a chance for a pick there, but couldn't come down with it. Good defense there by Cright. 5:04, clock stops on the incomplete pass.
Ron Spearman in the football game at a defensive end. Abel Robinson in number 60. Brady Cook. And then on the right side here is Jeremiah Godare. Now he goes to the left side, and Spearman comes to the right. Hardaway and Young, your linebackers.
Two darn good ones. Here's the snap. Going to throw a little tunnel screen at the bottom of your screen. Lincoln going to make that thing work. It's going to be enough for a first down. A gain of about, 18 on the play on the tunnel screen. 4:57 to go. Clock will start when they get the chain set.
Those plays work when your perimeter guys can get a block, and they did.
Shotgun formation, double twins. Here's the snap. Give is to the tailback up the middle. Played well by the Hounds. Spearman along with C.J. Young there to make the stop.
Ball remains at the 46-yard line. It'll bring up second down and 10 with 4:30 in the clock moving here in the second quarter with the Hounds up by a couple of scores and a couple extra points.
Here's the snap. Quarterback fakes it. Oh, Curry there almost makes the interception, but just couldn't come down with it. Lincoln there looked to be a little confused on the offensive side of the football. Third down and 10 for the Wolves. Trips at the top, lone receiver at the bottom. Shotgun formation for the Wolves. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, we're going to throw it over the middle. Picked off by Antoine Hardaway. Hardaway still on his feet, crossing midfield. Hardaway to the 40. He's to the 35, to the 30, to the 20, to the 15, to the 10. Touchdown, Antoine Hardaway. No laundry, David Black.
I'm going to say he picked that ball off somewhere between the 40 and the 45-yard line, and he had a convoy of people out front to block for him, and Antoine Hardaway, in a huge defensive play, turns in points because he wasn't going to be denied. We had 5 or 6 guys out in front, one guy to block. We got him blocked, and Antoine takes it the distance. We'll give him 60 until we find out from Brian Underwood at the half. He'll send us some email stats.
The great pick six there for the Hounds. Hound defense on the board twice tonight. Snap good, hold good. Extra point is good. Jeremy Jarrett with a hot toe for the Hounds.
3:59 to play here in the second, and a 60, at least a 55-yard touchdown run from Antoine Hardaway.
Hardaway just one of those guys on defense, and just we've heard Hinesley talk about him since he was a sophomore, and even before he was a sophomore, I've heard Hinesley talk about this kid, Antoine Hardaway, and rightfully so. The young man plays his heart out each and every night and does a great job on the defensive side of the ball from the linebacker position. He and C.J. Young. Hound defense playing solidly as they always do, David Black.
Well, they've been stellar tonight, no doubt about that. And it's a pretty good football team here in Lincoln, even though they are 3-7. They were 3-4 in that conference there in the Charleston Conference.
Jeremy Jarrett will tee it up. Will Keedy standing to his right. Jarrett holds up his hand and he's going to kick it away. It's going to be fielded about the 39-yard line for Lincoln. Not much there. Antoine Hardaway there for the stop, along with Noah Curtis. Jeremiah Godare.
Jalen Pollard on that kickoff team, as was Noah Curtis. Hi, Max Black. How you doing, buddy? You're down there by that heater getting warm.
Shotgun formation. Twins at the top, lone receiver at the bottom with the H-back. Quarterback gives it to the running back. Abel Robinson bringing the hat. Put him in the clubhouse, David Black.
That was a hit, Ben Black. That's a fathead hit of the week.
It's one word, all caps. Fathead pizza. Marcus and Joey Hembry, the Hembry brothers. Saw big Joey on an interview after the 91 state championship game. Coach Lewis, Darnell Morgan.
Yeah,
shotgun formation. Quarterback drops back. Going to launch one deep out of bounds on the Greyhound sidelines.
Antoine Hardaway is a Bratcher Real Estate touchdown presented by Bratcher Real Estate at BratcherOneRealEstate.com. See Mary Reed, Principal Broker at 732 Malcolm at the corner of Malcolm and Wilkerson in Newport to acquire your real estate. Carol Ann Young and Lauren Sampson, also agents there. Give them a call at 523-5100 if you're looking to buy, sell, rent, whatever you need in real estate. Give them a call.
Tripped at the top of the screen. Twins at the bottom, empty backfield. Quarterback drops back. He's going to find a man out in the flats. Curry there to deny. Hold on there, Brendan. Brendan tries to strip the football. They're going to say he was down.
Forward progress was attained back up near the 40.
Great coverage there and great tackle by Curry. That a way to stay with it, young man. 3:06 to go here in the first half. Hounds up 21-0 here. A couple of big scores from the Hound defense.
Thought the Hounds might use a timeout there, but obviously with 3 minutes, it's a lot of time, a wealth of time.
Empty backfield. Caden Johnson to field it. He's got a little room around the edge. Johnson will be brought down around the 20-yard line. And we do have a flag on the play.
That's usually against the return team.
We'll see what we hash out here from the White Hat.
Unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against the Greyhounds. Those are the ones that you shake your head at and go, you can't have them. So you go back to the line of scrimmage, which is the 20, and they're going to mark off 10 from there.
Just not giving your team a chance to win, David. You're putting yourself above the team.
Don't know who it was.
I have no idea, but anytime that happens, that's what it is. And a lot of times there's a lot of emotions in a football game, and they'll get the best of you, but you just got to try to limit those. Those are the ones you can control. Here's the snap. Toss out to Kendall on the screen. Kendall's going to try to work his way down the sideline, breaking several tackles, reaching forward. That's going to be enough for a Go Greenway Equipment Company first down.
He got the block at the top of the screen in by Antoine Hardaway, and then Isaiah got the rest of it on his own.
It was all Isaiah after that. 2:25, clock moving here in the second, excuse me.
First down and 10 from the 27-yard line.
Trips at the bottom. Here's the snap. Braxton going to try to find a receiver. He's going to throw one out in the flats to Alcorn. Ball will be batted down by Lincoln. Played well.
Can't play it any better than that.
Absolutely. Just read well, played well there by Lincoln. Clock will stop at 2:12 to go here in the first half.
See if the Hounds elect to go to something across the middle here. Just short across the middle, 7 or 8 yards. See if we can get the ball in space and run. This will work.
It's going to be a nice little positive there on the screenplay. Kylan Crick.
Third down and a couple here, Ben, from the 35.
Under 2 minutes to go here. Shotgun formation, trips to the top. Here's the snap. And we will have a flag. Looks like Jamario Taman Valentine is going to be the running back in here to spell Reed.
And again, the Hounds are their own worst enemy offensively. Take a 3rd and 2, make it a 3rd and 7 with 1:47 to play in the first half. Ball back to the 30-yard line. Get a 3rd and 2, it's 3rd and 7. And a possession down here. That's what I want right there.
Kylan Crick across the middle. He's got a little room. He's to the 40. Going to be down about the 35-yard line. Great play call and design there by the Hounds. We've been hitting the outside on these screen routes all night, and that middle has been wide open, and the Hounds take advantage there.
Well, you put athletes in space running across the defense, and you got a lot of eyes moving, and you just can't defend those plays if you can make enough time for them to throw.
Quarterback drops back. He's going to pump fake. He's got Kendall down the sideline. Almost intercepted by Lincoln, but they just couldn't come down with it.
Has the free safety over the top and double coverage, and ball floated in the air, and it gave him enough time to come under it. Stops the clock with 1:29 to play in the half.
Not crucial that the Hounds score here, but boy, you talk about putting a nail in the coffin. If you could go up by 4 scores before halftime, I think it puts you in a pretty good position coming out in the second half, kicking the football to Lincoln. Shotgun formation, trips at the bottom. Kendall, the lone receiver at the top. Here's the snap. Braxton drops back. He's looking, got a man across the middle in Alcorn. Pass is complete. Alcorn will be brought down near the 16-yard line. First down, Hounds. That's another Gold Greenway Equipment Company first down.
Across the middle again with an athlete in space. Hounds with 3 timeouts left. Clock moving with 1:10 to play. Plenty of time.
Here's the snap. Quarterback face to Valentine. Got Kendall in the end zone for a touchdown, Hounds. Fade route. Going to be good for 6.
15-yard touchdown pass.
Minute 05 to play here in the first half. Hounds up 27-0 over Lincoln as we await the Jeremy Jarrett extra point. Keedy to snap. Drennan to hold. Jarrett to attempt the kick. And snap good, hold good, kick is up and is good. Hounds lead here with 1:05 to go in the first half, 28-0 over Lincoln.
In the offensive drive, you saw the Hounds throw the ball twice over the middle, under the free safety, behind the linebackers, with space to run, and they made plays. Cripe made one, Alcorn made one, and then you go to your big guy, you just throw it into the end zone and let him go up and get the ball. Great job of calling plays on that drive by Coach Jordan Johnson. He's seen that. They've seen that up in the booth. They see that is open, and they take that information from the booth, and they give it to Coach, and he takes advantage of it on that drive. The Hounds drive at 90 yards for the score right there, Ben, right before the half.
Big drive there for the Hounds. Jeremy Jarrett will tee it up at the 40. First Community Bank kickoff brought to you by First Community Bank of Newport. There it is. Will be fielded around the 30-yard line. Hounds do a good job in coverage. Lincoln brings the ball up to the 39-yard line.
Dustin Davis in on the kickoff team there.
9-yard return for Lincoln.
Jamario Ballantyne.
Noah Curtis. Caden Johnson. Will Keedy.
Might have been Brendan Curry. Could have been something with a 0. Noah Curtis. First down and 10 from the 39 with under a minute to play.
Trips at the top. Shotgun formation. Lone receiver at the bottom. Here's the snap. Quarterback going to roll to his right. Sets his feet. Throws. Finds a man across the middle. Big Abel Robinson in pursuit here. Kylan Cright there to make the tackle along with Jadarius Reed. And Big Abel hustling down.
Look at Big Abel.
Love the effort there, Big Abel Robinson.
Clock will start. These guys are out of timeouts. The Hounds elect to call a timeout there. Had these guys where we wanted them in a hurry-up mode. Coach Heisley wants to settle his defense in right here and make sure they're in the right coverage. Well, the Hounds have given some heat to the quarterback. And I mean, the 4 guys up front here are really, really rushing hard to the quarterback. They haven't gotten to him yet, but they alter his positioning as a passer.
Well, they force him outside of the comfort zone of that pocket and make him throw the ball on the move, which is not easy for any quarterback.
This kid's a sophomore, and he's a good one.
He's a sophomore, and he's played well tonight. And talked to Phil Pop before the game. He said he's a great little quarterback. And I think he's thrown for 13 touchdowns coming into the night. Trips at the top, lone receiver at the bottom. Quarterback rolling out to his right. Go there in his face, pass up. Will be complete and pushed out of bounds at about the 31-yard line of Greyhound territory. 39 seconds to go. Clock will stop on the young man getting out of bounds from Lincoln.
Yeah, Lincoln operating with no timeouts, as we said.
It's a first down for those guys. First down and 10 for Lincoln here from their own 32.
Hound defensive line have pressure again.
Double twins. Here's the snap. It's a low snap. Quarterback rolling to his left. Going to try to find a man out in the flats. Curry there to bat it away. Great job of defense there by Brendan.
Well, not only was a great job of defense by Brendan, it was a great job of defense by Rafael Pena. As Rafael became offensive split end, turned defensive back. Or Curry was going to run about 80 yards for a score.
Absolutely. 33 seconds to go. Second down and 10. Ball is on the 32-yard line. Greyhound territory. Empty backfield. Quads at the top. Lone receiver at the bottom. They're going to shift out of that. It'll be a tight trips at the top. Here's the snap. Quarterback going to drop back. Got a little screen pass at the bottom of your screen.
This guy's a freshman.
Freshman running back. Met with resistance there from number 8, Jadarius Reed. Good tackle there in space by Reed.
Cale Jones.
Just a good play call there by Lincoln. 25 seconds to go. Clock moving here. Quarterback snaps, rolling to his right. Trying to find an open man. Got a man across the middle. Incomplete. Played well there by Josh Drennan. Clock will stop on the incomplete pass with 17.5 seconds.
Would the Hounds dare send some pressure here with some linebackers? If you do and you make a sack, time will probably run out. Only 17.5 to play. And without a timeout, these guys can't stop the clock.
Watch the football here. Here's the snap. Quarterback just drops back under pressure. Drennan there. Played well there by the Hounds. Lincoln wants a pass interference call. No call from the referee. They're 75 yards away from the play. The referee's 10 feet.
Let's go, Goober! Call that!
but hey, they're looking with their hearts, David Black. We do it too.
3rd down and 10.
3rd and 10. And that's going to be a false start.
How to back it back up to the 18 and be 3rd and 15. More importantly, these guys got a couple of plays right here where they got to go to the end zone. Or run a 10-yard pattern and try to get out of bounds. Done a pretty good job running their 2-minute offense here. Catching the football and getting out of bounds.
Double twins, shotgun formation. Quarterback going to drop back, going to try to find a man in the end zone. The receiver will push off and can't come away with the football.
Well, had a little offensive shove. The first one was probably a little defensive shove.
They're letting them play.
Yeah, I don't mind that. 4th down and 15.
7 seconds remaining, 7.9, almost 8 seconds to go. 4th and 15. Can Lincoln get on the board before half? They'll have one play to do it. Here's the snap, going to find the running back in the flat. Turnover on downs.
So the Hound defense once again has just been, they have been absolutely outstanding, Ben, here in the first half.
Absolutely. Well, they got 2 scores?
Defense
have 2 scores, offense has 2 scores.
One special team scored, which would be considered a defensive score, but it would be. The Hounds with a 90-yard drive offensively, throwing the ball across the middle, and they also had a 38-yard drive for their other touchdown. Had great field position in that. We'll take a 28-0 lead against anybody.
Thank you. You bet. This cold is sucking up my battery.
Hounds will go to a knee here. Clock will run out. We'll have the Merchants and Planters Bank halftime report coming right up and talk about what we saw in the first half.
Merchants and Planters Bank was founded in 1946 by farmers and business owners because they needed a community bank that knew them and understood their business. A lot has changed since then, but Merchants and Planters Bank is still employee-owned and operated, and we're still committed to knowing and understanding the needs of every customer we serve. Great rates, fast turnarounds, and experienced local bankers ready to work for you. That's why you should choose Merchants and Planters Bank. Stop in any of our 12 locations or contact us at mnpbank.com.
A Farm Bureau membership brings with it a number of valuable benefits, including a $2,500 reward program for information leading to the arrest and conviction of persons committing theft, arson, or vandalism of your property. Plus, big savings with Farm Bureau bank deposit accounts, credit cards, auto, and mortgage loans simply by going to farmbureaubank.com.
Here's a halftime report brought to you each and every Friday night here on Cable Channel 15 TV. And Hounds 28-0. It was all Greyhounds in the first half, and most of it was just defense, and defense, Ben.
Well, the defense doing what the defense does. Just putting points on the board, making stops when you got to have a stop. Playing extremely well tonight. Hound offense finally got rolling there in that second quarter. I think we had a 30-yard drive, 38-yard drive for a touchdown, then a 90-yard drive for a touchdown with a couple big passes across the middle to Cricht and Eli Alcorn, then the big fade route down in the end zone. Isaiah Kendall put the Hounds up 27-0. Then Jeremy Jarrett, good 4 for 4 out of all of his extra points here tonight. So then all Hounds so far.
Yeah, that was 105 to play in the half. The Hounds getting their last 90-yard drive there, as you mentioned, is a 15-yard pass, and they scored with 11:53 to play in the football game. You say, how in the world did you do that? And you can't run an 80-yard kickoff return like that because it takes you longer than 7 seconds. But Brendan Curry, on an onside kick, the ball didn't go 10 yards, and he picked it up at the 47-yard line in their territory and rambled 47 yards untouched for the touchdown. The extra point was good, as Ben mentioned. Jeremy 4 for 4, 7-0 Hounds. And then with 7:16 to play, a 13-yard Dylan Braxton pass to Kristen Kratt, capping a 38-yard drive. Extra point good again, obviously, 14-0. 3:59 to go in the second quarter. A 60-yard Antoine Hardaway touchdown return of an interception. Extra point again there, 21-0. And then 1:05 to go. We mentioned the 15-yard pass from Braxton to Isaiah Kendall, and it's 28-0 at the half. We have second half action, and it's coming right up.
And second half action is upon us. The Hounds are getting loose in our own end zone here. Got about a minute to go till we kick back off for the third quarter. Hounds up 28-0 to end the first half and to start the second half. Lincoln yet to get on the board, David Black.
Well, it's been all defense by the Hounds. I mean, as much as Lincoln's played great defense also, but the Hounds just been a little bit better, especially on those third and fourth down situations. But the Hounds, got enough offense to put a couple of scores on the board, and then Brendan Curry, the very first play of the game, picks up the ball and runs 47 yards in for a touchdown on the kickoff. And then, of course, Antoine Hardaway with a big interception. I don't think it was quite 60 yards, but it might have been. And I was thinking I was going to get the stats, but they get them on Hayden's phone, so Hayden got the stats, and he hadn't called me with them yet, and I don't expect him to. He's down, I guess, on the coast. Michael Wimmons, his lovely bride Mindy Linville, getting married tomorrow. Should be an exciting night on the coast of the Gulf.
That would be the Gulf Coast.
The Gulf Coast. Ben, what do you expect here in the second half offensively for the Hounds? The Hounds should have
well, I think we learned something there on offense that time, Dad, with the guys, finding the middle of the field. I think we will utilize that. At least one more score.
Now they have their kickoff team out there. Am I thinking wrong here? The Hounds did not win the toss.
We will kick the ball to them. That's their kickoff return team.
I was thinking that we would get the ball.
No, we got the ball to start out. Brendan Curry ran. They kicked it to us, and Curry ran for the touchdown.
I was thinking if you lost the toss and
they elected to defer to the second half.
Okay, they get their choice.
They won the toss.
There we go.
Defer.
There we go. All right, here we go. Think about it, Pop.
It's all right, Pop.
Well,
it's getting late. It's kind of past your bedtime.
Hayden will really be on me now, won't he? Yes, we're on the air. Of course we're on the air. Linda Black says, y'all on the air? No, we're just sitting here rambling about that.
First Community Bank kickoff brought to you by First Community Bank in Newport. Go see Billy Kitty and all the crew. 2525 Malcolm Avenue in Newport, where online banking is done right.
2, 3.
Here's the kick. Kick will be fielded around the 20-yard line. Going to bring it out to the 30. He's to the 35. Met by a host of Greyhound defenders there. Brought down by Jeremiah Godare. Good tackle there. I think maybe Noah Curtis in on the tackle.
Now Godare out there, 31, 32. Jalen Pollard, among others. Antoine Hardaway.
Jamario Ballantyne, Caden Johnson.
Kylan Cried on the kickoff team. But anyway, here we go. Second half action. And Lincoln will start first down and 10 from their own 38-yard line.
Lincoln already wanting to go quickly. Trips to the top. Here's the snap. Quarterback's going to fake to the running back. Going to find his receiver across the middle, but Brendan Curry there to make a big tackle. David, I'd say put him in the clubhouse. 7-yard gain there. It's going to bring up second down and 3. Long 3. Twins to the top, little H back in the backfield. Shotgun formation, lone receiver at the bottom. Going to bring a man in motion. Now Twins at the bottom, lone at the top. H back comes in motion, Godare shifts. Here's the give to the tailback. Godare there, but couldn't hang on. It's going to be a first down, Lincoln. Just on the straight dive play.
That's Cale Jones again. He's a 9th grade kid. He's a good football player. He's got 3 more years and moved him up midway through the season this year, and he just made a play. Hounds had it diagnosed perfectly, just couldn't make the tackle. Into Greyhound territory at the 48-yard line, first and 10 there, just underway, third quarter, 10:48 to play.
Here's the man in motion. The give is to the tailback. He's going to be pushed out of bounds. Give him a couple on the play. Going to bring up second down and 8. C.J. Young there to push him out of bounds. 10:42, clock stops here in the third quarter.
Godare, Robinson, Cook, Godare, Hardaway, Young. And then the secondary, Jadarius at the free safety.
Yeah, Crite gripping.
That's got to be intentional. My bad.
Quarterback just gets rid of it, and it is intentional grounding.
There's a flag on the play.
That is the call.
Go back to the line of scrimmage and mark off the penalty. Well, he was under some pressure. That's a quarterback more. He's a sophomore. Tyler Asher will have some athletes to work with for the next several years. That's right, Tyler Asher, Newport's own. The OC for Lincoln.
Trips at the top, lone receiver at the bottom, shotgun formation. Here's the snap, quarterback going to roll to his right. Going to throw one out there. Jadarius Reed's there for the interception. Nice play there by Jadarius.
Free safety, read it perfectly, saw the ball in the air, and he was the only guy. If anybody was going to catch the ball, it was going to be Jadarius, and he did. And it's a turnover for Lincoln, and the Hounds will set up pretty good shop. First down and 10 from the 35-yard line, their own territory. Way to go, Jadarius.
10:32 to go here in the third quarter. Hounds set up shop almost to the 35-yard line. Officially, it would be called the 35.
Hounds have a couple of touchdowns in each of the first 2 quarters and 4 extra points by Jeremy Jarrett. And out of the huddle, and here they come.
Here's the snap. Give is to Ballantyne. Ballantyne making a man miss. He's going to find some room outside. Ballantyne across the 40. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at about midfield. Going to be a Gold Greenway Equipment Company first down by Jamaria Ballantyne.
They'll spot him a little short of that at the 47-yard line. But what a move. He had about 5 or 6 yards gain, then he went back and he had about a 3-yard loss, and he turned that into a big gain.
Yeah, absolutely. The guy moves east and west just as fast as he does north and south. Great runner in Ballantyne.
That means he moves in all directions, huh?
All directions. Twins at the bottom. Antoine Hardaway at the H-back. Here's the snap. Give this to Ballantyne. He's around the end. He's got a little room. Ballantyne across the 50s to the 45 to the 40. He's out of bounds at about the 39-yard line. And we do have a flag on the play. It's in the area of holding. We'll see what they decide to call here.
I'll tell you what I think it's going to be. I'll wait and see.
What do you think it's going to be?
I think it's going to be a penalty against Newport.
10:18 to go here in the third quarter. Good run there by Ballantyne, but to no avail.
We made a great move, too.
Ballantyne just a great runner. You know, I like the move. Bring him in, give Jadarius a little breather so we can continue to make those plays on defense that he made a while ago that we just saw.
They have some discussion on where the ball should be placed and the down and distance here.
O-line, you've got Tyler Ridley, freshman. Jacob Ozier, Will Keaty, Brady Cook, Abel Robinson, Isaiah Kendall, Eli Alcorn. Top of your screen at the split end. Crite alone split in at the bottom. Antoine Hardaway at the H-back. Braxton the quarterback, Ballantyne at the tailback.
1st and 11.
Shotgun formation. Here's the snap. The give is to Ballantyne up the middle. He's hit initially at the line of scrimmage and will be brought down. It's going to be a gain of about 3 on the play. Going to be 2nd down and 7 for the Hounds. Clock under 10 minutes to go. Clock moving here. Pollard in to spell Ballantyne. Double twins here in the shotgun formation. Here's the snap, and we have a flag. False start against the Hounds. 9:45 to go here in the third quarter.
The Hound offense tonight just hadn't looked in sync. And, you have that a lot of times when you don't play on a Friday night. We had the open date. It's easier to get a defensive game plan in, and you have a whole week where you don't work on team stuff. You work on a little conditioning. You work on some individual stuff, and it's hard to get back in the groove.
It's going to be second down and 12 for the Hounds.
We can't complain too much when it's 28-0.
Caden Johnson at the bottom of your screen. Double twins. Here's the snap. Going to look for Kendall. Incomplete pass there. Could not connect with Kendall from Braxton. Clock stops at 9:43.
Because of the rush, he had to throw the ball quicker than he wanted to throw it. So it's third down now and 11.
Lincoln not going to go away, David Black.
No, they're going to play hard, no doubt.
Trips at the top of your screen, lone receiver at the bottom. Here's the snap, bobbled the snap. Braxton finds a man across the middle, and Antoine Hardaway. Hardaway still on his feet. Hardaway refusing to go down. Moving lateral down the line there.
They've got him spotted at the 44-yard line.
He's going to be about half a yard short. It's going to be fourth down and half a yard, but they'll call it 4th and 1.
How about the effort by Antoine Hardaway? He just wouldn't go down, Ben.
Would not go down and was doing all he could do to get to that mark, and that shows you he knew where the football was at, knew where he was on the field, just could not get to that mark. But, hey, tremendous effort there by Hardaway. Haven't seen him play a lot of offense this year, David.
No, and that's a tremendous effort play by Antoine.
Shows you what the organization thinks about a young man with a big game like this. Here's the snap. Give this to Pollard up the middle. Pollard churning his legs and looks like he's going to have enough, but we'll see where they spot him. The referee on this side says he has it. We'll wait for the official spot, and that's going to be enough to move the chains. That's a Gold Greenway Equipment first down on a huge 4th down conversion for the Hounds.
Pretty good stalemate at the offensive line standpoint, and then Jalen Pollard just, he had to change directions, and he got hit before he was to the first down marker. But short of the first down, he kept chugging those ankles, chugging those legs, and made a play.
I like Pollard as a 3rd and 4th down back. He's one of those guys that he's going to, if he gets hit at the line of scrimmage, he's going to keep churning and keep trying to find a way to convert for his team.
First down and 10 from the 42.
Trips at the bottom. Kendall, the lone receiver at the top. Will we take a shot here, David Black?
We could. Hounds want a timeout. Coach Mark Hansley not happy with what he saw there. I think the 25-second clock was probably about to run out. Coach Hansley had his eye keenly on that. He saves the Newport Greyhounds a 5-yard penalty. There's 8:21 to play here in the third quarter. It's 28-0 in favor of the Greyhounds in Greyhound football game. As always, brought to you by George Kell Motor Company. Highway 367, out on the highway at exit 85. I was starting to say Highway 367 north of Newport because I said that for 40 years. Now it's the same. It's on Van Dyke Road, and their new building is built 4 or 5 years ago. But anyway, George Kell Motor Company, along with Jackson's Funeral Home, White River Health Systems, and Arkansas Steel Associates. My bad. Highway 367 North, Newport, Arkansas.
Now it's the Sonic.
That's correct. 1st and 10.
Twins at the top, lone receiver at the bottom. Hardaway at the H-back. Here's the snap to give is to Pollard. Pollard slips coming out of that. We've got a flag coming from the wide hat. Going to be holding against the Hounds. Hounds start the fresh set of downs with a penalty. Jadarius Reed back in the football game at tailback.
8:16 to play here in the third quarter. 28-0 Hounds. 1st down and 20 from the 48.
Here's the snap. Braxton drops back. He's under pressure. Going to find Antoine Hardaway across the middle. Hardaway going to shed a couple of tacklers, and that's going to be good for a touchdown there if we don't have any penalty flags, and we do.
A 52-yard touchdown is going to be wiped out by a chop block.
Great reception there by Hardaway. Great pass under pressure by Braxton. Hardaway.
He split two defenders who both had angles on him, and he said, not today, fellas.
Absolutely. Just a great player.
Well, they got one extra guy off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They played with 12 that play.
Let's go. Take an angle and get it done. He's not that bad. Are you scared?
Well, 8:07 to play third quarter.
28-0, Hounds ahead in the football game.
First down and 38 yards to go.
Empty backfield, trips at the bottom. Twins at the top. Here's the snap. Braxton drops back. He's trying to find a man. He's going to scramble outside the pocket. He will find Caden Johnson. Johnson will make the catch as he will fall out of bounds. Stop the clock at 8 minutes here in the third quarter. It was a first down at 38. It's now going to be second down and
a long way.
28 maybe. The young man from Lincoln is down.
Want to remind everybody that the football game is brought to you by El Puente Mexican Restaurant. That young man's going to be okay. Best Mexican food in the world. St. Michael's Health and Rehab Center, specially trained staff, positive outcomes, and compassionate care. Diaz Scrap Metal Recycling Center at 3924 Highway 367 North, buying cars, iron, copper, brass, steel, stainless, electric motors, cans, and much, much more. Give them a call at 870-523-3858. So it's second down and how many?
It says 38, but that's not correct, I don't believe.
It's got to be 20-something. Be 20,
27.
28, 27.
So gain of 11 on the play. Here's the snap. Braxton drops back. He's going to try to find a man open and dunk, and he does. It's Darius Reed getting back up to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up third down and 9.
We'll get the official mark here. Maybe 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. A lot better spot than I thought. Trips at the top, lone receiver at the bottom. No play works. Going to get 5 more there, David.
3rd and 2 coming up. Eye Care RX Pharmacy, located at 1117 McLean Street, Newport. Locally owned, locally loved. Eric and Katrina Schaffner. Eye Care offering full service pharmacy.
I love the play call to run the no play there, the long count. Those guys, you've got them on their heels. They've had you 2nd and long, 3rd and long. It's a good call. We'll try it again. Didn't get the call. Looks like they may have gotten close to the neutral zone, but no infraction there. Here's the snap. Give is to Reed up the middle. Reed makes a man miss. He's going to make another move. Reed running over folks in the secondary. Going to be brought down at around the 25-yard line, maybe the 24. It's going to be a first down. Hounds. Gold Greenway Equipment Company brings you each and every first down. Got 7:45 to go here in the third quarter.
Abel Robinson from his offensive left tackle position made a pancake block 30 yards from where the ball is now sitting. That is great effort. Maybe from the right tackle. Maybe from the left.
No, he's left tackle. It's his brother Tyler Ridley at the right. Freshman. Oh, here's the snap, and Braxton going to regain possession of the football, and he's just going to tuck it up and get what he can get.
7:15, clock moving down to 7:10 here in the third quarter. 28-0 our score. We'll lose some yardage there.
2nd and 14, nothing that the Hounds can't overcome, as we saw them overcome a 1st and 38.
Ball's at the 27-yard line.
A double twin shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Give is to Ballantyne up the middle. Ballantyne hit behind the line of scrimmage. Braxton getting in there, going to push with some extra effort. Could not bring Ballantyne down, but they will call him down. Blow him down with the whistle. With 6:37 to go, clock moving. 3rd down and 14. What do you draw up here, David Black?
Well, I don't know. Did we have a penalty or what was the official doing there? Yeah, there was a flag there. So it goes back to the 27. So
double twin shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Braxton drops back. He's trying to find a receiver downfield, and he attempts to throw. Ball will be batted down at the line of scrimmage by the Lincoln defender. That'll bring up 4th down and 14 for the Hounds.
Boy, the pressure is coming from the front 4 from Lincoln. Hounds are having a little trouble. They're 5 holding those 4. And then especially if they bring pressure from the edge.
Here's the snap. Braxton looking to throw. He's got a man open. Oh, they could not come away with it. Played well there by Lincoln. Just give those guys credit. It's going to be a turnover on downs. With 6:23 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
From the 27.
Double twins is the formation. Shotgun. Quarterback sends a man in motion, making trips to the top. Here's the snap. Quarterback going to drop back. Going to run a little screen pass, and Hardaway's there. Could not come away with the tackle, but Brendan Curry there to clean up the action on defense there for the Hounds.
Brendan did a great job of breaking out of the tackle from the offensive lineman there to make that tackle.
Curry been a great defender for the Hounds all year.
He gets 3, 2nd down and 7 with 5:55 to play in the 3rd quarter here.
Here's the snap.
Touchdown.
Antoine Hardaway read that ball perfectly. He just reading the quarterback, doing what good linebackers do. It's going to be a pick 6.
32 yards. Antoine's 2nd of the night. Unless,
you know, Hardaway was player of the game last week, or 2 weeks ago.
that's his 2nd pick 6 of the night.
I don't know how he's not the player of the game tonight. Had one called back on offense. Greyhounds snap, hold, extra point, up and no good. 34-0 Hounds. It's going to be 1 point shy of the gentleman's rule.
Yeah, a touchdown was brought to you by Bratcher Real Estate. At BratcherOneRealEstate.com, Mary Reed, principal broker, Lauren Sampson, Carol Ann Young. For all your real estate needs, you need to acquire your property, your real estate from those folks. Give them a call at 870-523-5100. Several Greenway Equipment Company first downs on the last drive that the Hounds had. And then another defensive touchdown. The second one, and that actually the third one had one called back.
Yeah, Hardaway caught one on the offense.
Yeah. He's had a heck of a football night.
That's why I say he was the player of the game 2 weeks ago. How can he not be tonight?
Brendan Curry is in the, tell him in the house.
And the kick is from Keedy here.
For the Fathead Pizza.
Fielded around the 25. Going to be brought out up to about the 45-yard line, depending on the spot. Looks like they're going to spot him at the 40.
State Farm Insurance agent Andrew Roach is ready to help you combine auto, home, and save you in Newport and Jackson County. Give him a call at 870-495-2024. Antoine Hardaway, WRMC Orthopedic Sports Medicine Clinic in Batesville. Board-certified providers and the latest technologies in sports medicine.
Trips at the bottom of the screen for Lincoln. Here's the snap. It's a low snap. The give is to the tailback. Tailback around the end. Not much there. Great contained by the Hound defense. Be pushed out of bounds by number 4, Josh Drennan, along with number 3, Tristan Griffin.
Hounds have been real good on the perimeter.
It's easy for you to say.
And you can be real good on the perimeter if your 4 guys can take care of the 5 guys that are trying to block you. And our defensive line have done their job on what they needed to do. It gives opportunities for linebackers and cornerbacks and safeties to come up and make tackles.
Trips at the bottom.
Second down and 12, 5:29 to play in the third.
Here's the snap. They fake to the tailback. Going to throw it out here in the flats. Got a man open with a little room, but Antoine Hardaway, coming from the linebacker position, makes a great solo tackle. Give him a couple on the play. It'll bring up third down and about 7.
Well, Coach Mark Handley looks like he's in pretty good shape to get his 8th playoff win, which he's in second place all time for Newport Greyhound coaches with 8 victories in the playoffs.
Trips at the top. Here's the snap. Tight end slips a little bit. Quarterback going to throw. Got a man open. Just overthrown there.
Dale Counts won a couple of football games in the only year that he was in the playoffs in 1972. Doug Shield won his playoff game. He was 1-1 in the playoffs in 1987.
No.
1997.
Yes.
Excuse me. And then Mark Hansley has been 7 years in a row to the playoffs. It's pretty awesome. Won his first game each time he's been in the playoffs.
Twins at the bottom. Man in motion. Quarterback drops back. Looking for a receiver. He finds one across the middle. Could not connect. Good coverage there by the Hounds. Going to bring up a turnover on downs.
He has 6th consecutive playoff first round game winner. So the Hound defense, boy, Ben, you can't say enough. I mean, you see a goose egg on the board, and I mean, that doesn't tell the whole story because they have just played absolutely lights out to go along. A lot of times you might get a shutout, you might give up 400 yards.
Oh, no doubt, David Black. Just defense doing what the defense does. Kendall and Johnson at the top, Griffin at the bottom, Hardaway at the nutback. Here's the snap. Give it to Ballantyne around the end. He's looking for a little room, got some room. Making a couple guys miss. It's a backside defender chasing him down. I thought might make the play, but Ballantyne turns on the burners and going to get 5 or 6 on the play. We have a late flag coming in. We'll see what they...
Hard to say Isaiah Kendall was just awesome on the perimeter there, blocking. And this is going to be on Lincoln, it looks like.
Looks like a little mouthing or something going on after the play. I'm proud it wasn't on us. Great job, guys. That way to keep your mouth shut and get back to the huddle. 4:34 to go. Hounds get another score here. We will invoke the gentleman's rule.
Yeah, if you would have kicked the extra point a while ago, we'd have had it.
Jarrett 4 for 5 on the night, kicking extra points.
From the 19. Got a young man, got a little blood on him. They'll get him all wrapped up and put him right back in the football game. Yeah, they only had 10 guys on the field. 24 came out also. 4:34 to play. Linda Black on the broadcast. Do you need a headset, honey? No, you certainly don't. They pick you up from here.
Oh, we're having too much fun on the Cable 15 broadcast.
In the John and Minor press box with Mr. Clay Kurtner and Linda Black, and we're having fun.
Had a man stop me at halftime, and he said that our broadcast sounded as good as it's ever sounded without Hayden Schultz.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, it's the text messages and it's the emails and it's the things that we get when Hayden's not aboard.
Yeah,
it keeps me coming back to the booth. I kid Hayden all the time, and I know he rides me and he kids me, and
it was Donnie Schultz that told me that. He said, "Well, y'all finally got it figured out."
Big Donnie. Well, it's a 1st and 10.
It's 1st and 10 for the Hounds here. Trips at the bottom. Braxton going to roll out, and it's a little give underneath to Ballantyne. Ballantyne will go untouched essentially until he gets to the goal line, and one man shoestring tackles him. What
a call. A roll to the right and just a delayed draw. And Braxton was rolling right. Jamariel Ballantyne just stayed, and just took the football and went right up the middle. He goes untouched for 19 until he got to the end zone, as Ben said. In the 3rd quarter here, 4:20, and the clock will keep running here.
Keedy to snap, Drennan to hold. Jarrett will attempt the extra point here. Snap's good, holds good, kick is up and is good.
Extra point is good.
Makes it 41-0. Newport Greyhounds lead it over the Lincoln Wolves here. The first round of the 3A state playoffs, David Black. Hounds coming out hot.
Well, you thought that the Hounds matched up pretty well against these guys and might have a good opportunity to put some points on the board, and they have done that. But these kids from Lincoln play hard. They're coached well, and Tyler Asher. We mentioned Tyler. He's one of the offensive coordinators there at Lincoln, and my hat's off to these kids. They have played exceptionally hard on both sides of the ball, Ben.
Oh, absolutely, and I don't think the scoreboard reflects how hard they've played, David. Just a gritty bunch. Won some football games this year. And coming into Newport.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Merchants of Planters Bank. Offices in several locations in northeast and north central Arkansas, including 2 locations right here in Newport. We have the latest technologies in the banking industry while still providing hometown care and service. You can count on Merchants and Planters Bank at 523-3601. Member FDIC.
Jarrett to kick this one deep. Ball be fielded about the 25-yard line.
Chris Young.
Andre Rodriguez in there on the kickoff team.
Along with Noah Curtis.
C.J. Young to make the stop there for the Hounds. Kieron Childers checks into the football game, along with B.J. Elston, Jeremy Jarrett, Andre Rodriguez. Here's the snap. Give is to the tailback up the middle. Kieron there to make the tackle. Good solo tackle there by Childers.
Clock will continually move, and it's under 2 minutes here in the 3rd quarter.
Here's the snap. Give is to the tailback up the middle. Ooh, nice little hat there. Jalen Pollard along with Noah Curtis. Noah Curtis bringing the hat across that line there.
Big Jeremy getting him a little work.
Karan Spearman also in there, the defensive tackle position.
Cook to the 50.
Cook to the 40. Here's the snap. Quarterback going to roll out to his right, looking for an open man. Throws one out. just overthrown. Good coverage there by the Hounds. 4-on-1 there.
1 minute to play here in the third quarter, and the clock will roll even with the incompleted pass. Football game brought to you by Newport Economic Development Commission, located at 201 Hazel Street in Newport, 523-1009.
Elston and Pollard are the linebackers here for your Hounds. Caden Johnson at the free safety. Seth Morales out in at a D-back. Here's the snap. Give is to the tailback. Caden Johnson going to come up and make a big play along with B.J. Elston and a host of other Hounds.
Short of the first down, so a fourth down situation, fourth and a couple here as the third quarter clock has a possibility of expiring, down to 6 seconds in the clock moving.
At the end of the third quarter, Newport 41.
So we played 3, and the Hounds have led throughout, obviously. 14-0 at the end of 28-0 at the end of 2, and now 41-0 at the end of 3. So one more quarter to play, 12 more minutes, and the clock will run continuously. And reminder that the football game is brought to you by the Sonic Drive-In in Newport, and our priority isn't just great service, it's great experience, and you get that at the Sonic. And they hire a lot of local folks, a lot of high school kids that work there, and they always do an awesome job, and you get fresh food, friendly service at the Sonic. And the Fathead Pizza big hit of the week. Merchants of Planters Bank had the first half recap. Bank of England Mortgage Company will present a quick wrap-up at the conclusion of the ball game. Then we'll have the Unity Health Newport Player of the Game and the Subway Coaches Report following the Bank of England Mortgage Company. Robert Turner, number 62 in your program, number 1 in your heart, financial advisor, brings you the Greyhound highlights each and every Tuesday night on Cable 15 TV. Look forward to those.
Sending a couple guys in motion here. And we're going to have a false start.
False start. Lincoln, that'll be a 5-yard penalty. 4th down and 7.
Boy, those are what'll make you pull your hair out if you're an offensive coordinator. 4th down and 2 to 4th and 7.
Empty backfield, trips at the top, and they had another false start there at the top of the screen. Thought they might let it slide, but they do not.
Clock continues to move, 11:15 to play in the football game. It's 4th and 12, and these guys are going to go.
Here's the snap. Quarterback going to roll out to his right. Looking for a man on a out route. He finds the sticks, makes the catch. That's going to be a conversion. First down there. Nice toss and catch there by Lincoln. 10:30 to go. Clock will continue to roll, as David Black has expressed, through the gentleman's rule. Hounds up 41-0 here in the 4th.
That was Brennan Davis on the reception. A great pass, a great catch. Drew Moore with the pass. Into Greyhound territory at the 46-yard line with 10:15 to play in the ball game. 41-0 Hound Dogs.
Jacob Ozier in the backfield to make the stop, along with B.J. Elston, number 15, coming in from the linebacker position. 9:50, clock moving here.
And the Hounds will be back here next week at Greyhound Field for the second round of the playoffs, either against Paris or Riverview, who were tied at 7 at the half.
Paris 9-1 on the year thus far. Nice little pass out in the flats.
If somebody
Seth Morales there to bring him down to push him out of bounds.
Seth, that a baby. Seth has elected to join the armed services on completion of graduation. Said it's what he's always wanted to do, and our hats off to that young man.
Absolutely. Takes young men like that to keep us free, David Black, and
you bet.
We appreciate their service.
Be Veterans Day yesterday.
Going to be a touchdown, Lincoln.
Well, we had him in our grasp, and then we just let him go. I mean, and that's okay. As Lincoln is on the scoreboard here in the fourth. 8:50 and the clock continues to move. And the extra point attempt coming.
There's the snap. It's good. Hold is good. Kick is good. It's going to make it 41-7. So Lincoln gets a late one there with 8:05 to go.
Well, even though that makes it less than a 35-point game, the clock will continue to roll regardless of what the score becomes. Simply because it's once you get to the 35 in the second half,
there's no looking back.
No looking back. It could be 41-40 and it would still be running. And it runs to 7:40 right now. The Hounds will an opportunity to possibly get a couple of first downs here. I don't really expect these guys to do an onside kick. They may.
Well, I can guarantee you it's coming.
Well, normally when you let your second team, your alternate unit play, get some guys, you don't do that, but then again.
We'll see if Brendan Curry can take another one to the house, because I assure you, Curry's looking for another one. Noah Curtis does a great job there on the reception.
Noah Curtis, excellent.
6:48 to go, clock moving here.
Somebody's watching our broadcast. If you know a score on Riverview and Paris.
Braden Taylor checking into the football game, along with Landon Comer. Lucas Salinas, freshman in there. Big Lucas.
All right. The future.
Spearman and Cook both checking into the football game. Drennan at the top along with Caden Johnson. Freshman quarterback in the football game, Denton. Denton gives the ball to C.J. Young up the middle. Young gets a couple. Jacoby Rowland will check into the football game.
Demetric Denton, 6'1", 165 pounds.
Malik Robinson also checking into the football game. Go ahead.
I was just say pure athlete. Sam's Diner, downtown Newport, open 5 days a week for breakfast and lunch. Visit Sam's Diner.
I like that jersey he's wearing. It's the first 16 we've seen all year for the Greyhounds. It's Chris Reynolds, graduated last year. Nobody wore it. Here's the snap. Denton going to keep it around the end, making a move. Denton crossing midfield. It's going to bring up third down and short. Denton coming into the football game showing that he's not scared, and I love it.
C&M Ag Depot, Ben, lots of things happening out there for the holiday season.
Oh, man, you need some shells. They've got all kinds of self-defense ammunition, shotgun shells, more shells than I've seen anywhere in the country.
A lot of tools, DeWalt tools.
Any power tool you need, they have it in stock. They're a Milwaukee and a DeWalt dealer. Got all sorts of
Carhartt clothing,
yeah. Hunting gear, hunting stands. You got to go see their big blinds out front. Here's the snap. Quarterback going to keep it. Denton. It's going to be enough for a first down. Denton just taking the football and rolling, and I like it.
The snap was high. He intended to hand the football off, going on a zone read play to the right side. And once the back had gotten past him, he had no choice but to tuck it and try to make something, and he did. Lincoln playing some of their second unit guys here also. 4:20 clock moving, 41-7 in favor of the Hounds.
Here's the snap. Denton's going to throw it out to Caden Johnson. Johnson's got a little room. Johnson makes one guy miss and just will be brought down. A gain of a couple on the play. Going to bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Hounds.
White River Area Agency on Aging. When you get cold, you can't hardly talk. Along with Two Chicks Florist and more, M&P Insurance Services, Farmers Tire Mart where the rubber meets the road, and Norman Baker Pharmacy at 2200 Malcolm Avenue. Mary Davis and crew, filling all your prescriptions and drive through with a convenient window that they have there.
Pollard in at the tailback position. Here's the snap. The give is to Pollard. Pollard makes one miss. Going to make another man miss. Fighting for some extra yards there, excuse me. We're struggling, aren't we? 3 minutes to go, 3:15 to go here in the ball game.
Unity Health Newport's going to bring you the player of the game and the subway inside Newport Walmart. The coaches report coming up.
Cruz Gomez checks into the ball game. Kieron Childress also checking in at tailback.
Kieron is going to be an underwater welder, he told us earlier in the year. It's his goal when he gets out of high school.
Good money in it. Here's the snap. The give is to Childress. Childress got a little room around the end. Childress making a man miss. And will be brought down. Give him 3 or 4 on the play. It's going to bring up 4th down and a couple.
Have a final. Paris 17, Riverview 14.
17-14 Paris over Riverview. Riverview has really turned it on as of late. Hounds dominated them earlier in the year. Paris out of the Boonville Conference lost 41-21 last week, I believe.
Here's the snap. Denton's going to regain control. It was a low snap. Denton got a man open. Josh Drennan. It's his first. Oh, they're going to be called back. No way.
They're probably going to get ineligible receiver downfield, is what I would guess. Because the guys were blocking as a rushing play. And when Denton dropped the football, he said, well, let's just throw one here.
I was hoping he was going to get his first high school touchdown. Hey, we still got 1:20 to go. It's 4th down and 2 before the penalty. Now marking, what is that, a 5-yard penalty?
Well, the official's walking over there and still trying to run some clock. Hounds may just go to a knee here. Lincoln wants a timeout, and they want to talk to their defense a little right here. May want to question why the Hounds were throwing the football up 41-7, but I don't think that was an intentional called pass. It may have been, but it looked to me like it was a running play that went a little sideways, and Denton recovered the football and just found a guy downfield. Throw me the ball.
Well, he's a freshman, and he's in there, and he's wanting to have some success in his high school debut.
And again, if you just now joined us, you're watching this, and Mark Hinesley will win his
8th.
Or maybe 7th. Let me look it up. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. His 8th. This will be his 8th playoff victory. 2nd place all time. Only guy with more than one playoff appearance to win every playoff, at least one game in every playoff that he's been, with the exception of Bill Keady. Bill Keady did that a couple of times. Hounds have been to 44 of the last 46 playoffs. I missed that earlier. 44 out of 46, including this year. Been a great playoff run for the Hounds. And another victory for Coach Mark Hinesley. Second place all time.
Here's the snap. Denton going to keep it around the end. It's going to be a turnover on downs. 40 seconds to go. Clock moving. That's going to...
Bank of England report coming right up here at the conclusion of the broadcast, and then I'll hurriedly get on down there and get my work in on the field. $11 seconds, 10 seconds. I don't know that Lincoln's going to run a play, and I don't think they are.
That's going to do it. Final score, Newport 41, Lincoln 7. Once again, the Hounds will host Paris next Friday.
41-7. Ben, your final quick thoughts when you get back, but I'll go ahead and do
Next Friday night.
the Bank of England postgame show coming right up. Hounds win it 41-7. You see both teams congratulating each other, and the post-game report brought to you by the Bank of England Mortgage Company, Cheryl Smart-Looper and Kenny Thaxton, the class of 1990 Greyhound lending team for all your mortgage needs. If you're looking to refinance your home or you need one because you're buying your first home, give these guys an opportunity to work magic for you. Give them a call at 495-3931 or Kenny's cell phone at 501-590-3346, and they can help you get that loan. The Hounds win it 41-7. It was the Hounds all the way after a Brendan Curry 47-yard kickoff return on an onside kick to start the football game with 11:53 to go in the first. The Hounds scored again the 7:16 mark of the first quarter, a 13-yard Dylan Braxton to Kylan Kratt, capping a 38-yard drive. Both extra point kicks were good, 14-0 Hounds, and with 3:59, a 60-yard Antoine Hardaway interception for a touchdown. That's one of two that he had on the night. 21-0, 28-0 after Dylan Braxton and Isaiah Kendall pass, and the extra point was good, made it 28-0, and then Antoine Hardaway again with a touchdown return of an interception, and then Jamel Ballantyne a 19-yard run, 41-0 Hounds win it. Final thoughts, Ben Black.
It was all Hounds tonight, David. Just came out and got it done from the very opening kickoff. Brendan Curry touchdown. Hounds never looked back, and a good win for the Hounds tonight.
All right, we have our post-game report coming up right here in just one simple moment. Well, and you called it, Ben Black. How could you not pick number 7, Antoine Hardaway, as the player of the game? A couple of touchdown picks, a third touchdown that was called back. Antoine, a great night for you here at Greyhound Field.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Coach, you know, this was my senior year, so, you know, I'm coming out here playing for the guys, playing for myself, trying to hopefully get to a state championship. So I'm trying my best to put my all into the game.
So let me ask you about both interceptions. Kind of walk us through either one of those or both of those, and tell us what you were looking for. And I mean, obviously, Coach Hinesley had you in a good spot.
Well, Coach Hinesley teaches us, and Coach Vert teaches us how to drop back and look for the inside route coming in. And hopefully, I was there, and he threw the ball right to me, and I got it. I was able to pick it off and go for a touchdown.
Well, I wasn't surprised. You hadn't seen a lot of offense, though, this year either. And you took a ball in the second half right there. And I'm talking about both guys. There were 2 guys that had angle on you, and you just outran both of them.
Yes, sir. I just had to step up in that position, you know. They changed up the offense a little bit. I just had to step up and make plays.
Antoine, the Hounds win Coach Hinesley. Every time that Coach Hinesley has been in the playoff, he's won the first football game. We won 3 several years ago, and in the second round it's kind of been that tough one for us. We got Paris coming in here this week. It's time for the Newport Greyhounds to win 2 and get to the next round.
Yes, sir. We're gonna prepare for Paris, and we're gonna hopefully get a win.
We will, my friend. Awesome night for you and awesome night for the Newport Greyhounds. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Antoine Hardaway, he is our Unity Health of Newport player of the game. Well, in the subway in the Newport Walmart coaches report, athletic director, head football coach Mark Hinesley joins us, a victorious coach, and Hudson Hinesley also joins us. Hudson, what's up, man?
Everything's doing good, man.
Everything's good, baby. I know you can't see it, but he's got his little Newport toboggan. I got to get me one of those. I've got an old brown one. Yeah, I got an old brown one here, Coach. I took it off. I didn't want to look like I wasn't a big supporter. Coach, a big victory for you, for the program. First round win. Anytime it's a victory in the playoffs and we get to move on, it's big. Talk about the game.
It is. I can't say enough about how we played. I'll start with special teams. You get into these situations, you get into the playoffs, and you worry about special teams, because that's where the hidden yardage can be, the hidden, where they can try to steal possessions. I just worry about special teams, and I thought our kids come in, did a great job. The onside that we recovered and scored on. Our punt game was good. Our punt return game was good. We missed one extra point, so special teams was really impressive to me, and I was really good to see that. Defensively, not wrapping up a few times, really can't complain about them. Antoine Hardaway played his hair was on fire tonight, played good. Offensively, you clean up some of the penalties and we do some things different, not be so far behind the sticks, really clean game, clean up the game. I mean, it's a good game night for the Hounds.
Well, it's a great victory for the Hounds because it gives us an opportunity to get down to the second round of the playoffs. And, Coach, you got a Paris team coming in here. Well, first of all, I want to talk a little bit more about these guys. These kids from Lincoln, they played hard, and they gave us fits early.
They did. You know, and for a long as drive as they just had to come over here and end their season here, and that's what the first person I met on the field was Tyler Asher, and you know, he's special to me in a lot of different reasons. So, you know, I respect this team. You know, it's funny that you know, it's almost verbatim the same offense, and they were calling out our plays, we were calling out their plays, and it was kind of fun. But they're a good football team, and you hate to lose your season, but you know, everybody has to. So, but good football team.
Coach, I want to say this about the defense. I mean, the defense was absolutely phenomenal. A couple of third and fourth down stops that has just become your trademark here for the Newport Greyhounds. We're generally going to stop you on third and fourth down.
Well, let me tell you something. I'm not going to take all the credit for that. We have some good football players. We have some smart football players. I can't say enough about how Jadarius Reed plays. He, you know, I was trying to explain to my wife. I have quarterbacks for everything that we do. I have a quarterback in our secondary, a quarterback on our linebacker, a quarterback on our D-line, and Nunk is that guy for us. On the back end, he makes things out all right. Call something out. If he wants to adjust it a little bit, I let him do that. If on the linebacker unit, Antoine Hardaway, he calls everything, does everything. And then Brady Cook's my guy on the D-line. And they do a good job of just making sure everything is like I want it. And I told them all week is Monday through Thursday's me. Is my time teaching you up, making sure that you have all the tools for your toolbox. And Friday's y'all playing. And they did a phenomenal job of playing tonight.
So it'll be the Newport Greyhounds here at Greyhound Field next week at 7 o'clock against Paris, and Paris will bring a good football team in here.
They will, and you know, I think they're the 2 seed in that behind Boonville, so you know, they're going to be a good football team, but they get to come here, and that's what makes me feel good, and it's another night at Greyhound Field.
Hudson Hinesley, the future of the Newport Greyhounds right here. What do you think about the Hounds winning one?
Well, it was pretty phenomenal that almost everything was like basically perfect. Some things were. The players were good, they tried hard, and they stuck for their players.
I'm going to get you in the booth, my friend, because I like what you say. You're okay, buddy. You're okay. That's Hudson Hinesley. This is Coach Mark Hinesley, the head football coach, athletic director, Newport Greyhound. And as always, go Hounds!